Horse drive itself has been going on since the 50s, and it was more of a function of the ranch to get from our Browns Park Ranch to our Craig Ranch. In 1998, we decided to open this event up to some guests and share our sombrero heritage with them. At this point, all of our guests have a couple horses that they've gotten comfortable with the last couple days. And today they've put in some 6-7 hours in the saddle. And really, in my mind, that's more about the equipment and the human comfort with what they're doing. Tomorrow, whichever horse they didn't ride today of the two will get loaded up in a big semi truck, and the folks will get loaded up in another vehicle, and we'll go down to the ranch where the drive starts from. All the horses will be gathered in the morning, and we'll get everybody mounted up, and we'll open the gate, and out those horses will come. And these folks are going to be working the next couple days to try to get from one gate to the next gate. And if they make it, which that's kind of our goal here, is to get everybody strong enough, confident enough, safe enough, they're going to earn them a buckle. And if they don't make it, they don't get the buckle.
They got their jacket.
They'll always get the jacket, but the buckle's kind of a special thing, and I think it's one of the things that really makes it special. And this Craig Ranch, that's its basic purpose, is it's only a spring and fall ranch. And they'll come back in, we'll pull the shoes off, do some light doctoring, possibly some, medical worming, and then they'll be put out to pasture for the entire winter.
So they're going to be barefoot over the winter?
Oh, of course, yes. And that sand is really good. The old timers really like the sand in the spring for that part of the country, because it just kind of gave an old pedicure to those horses. So when they came, it was a little less shoeing and a lot more riding. We're kind of in a unique thing. A lot of businesses, our horses work pretty hard in the Rocky Mountains all summer. So we go through shoes faster than a horse will grow out of a shoe. I know a lot of times in your business, they'll get a little long. Well, about every 6 weeks we'll go through a set of shoes here, clear down to the metal, and we'll use a heel toe. And that's a traction issue, plus as you well know, it's a little thicker, lasts a little longer. I would say that probably at least 80% of the horses are going to need new shoes, and it's more of an economic decision by those camps. And boy, they keep them just as long as they can, and they sometimes, if they come home partially, it'll be based on whether or not their shoes are still good. Why return the horse until its shoes are good? And then I'd say on the other, the shoes are still on. It's got a nice shod hoof on it. They might go out for one camp. I'll rent a horse that just got the fronts that are good on some of the hunts, depending on which area. The hinds aren't quite as important, but I don't like them going out without those fronts just about right. There's another group of tourists or guests that have kind of passed the test. And if you have a buckle from going gate to gate and you get recommended by one of us, you go down there with my sister and her husband Mark, and they are out gathering those horses off that about 60,000 acres. And they are scattered in groups, and it's kind of a horse scavenger hunt. And the reason you kind of need to have a letter of recommendation is if you fall off out there, we don't really know if we'll be able to find you.